Test.
We would like to welcome everyone and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council. It is February 11th, 2025, and we're beginning our meeting at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We have all members of the council present: Councilmember Wood, Councilmember Whetstone, Councilmember Harmon, Councilmember Hune, myself, Councilmember Christensen, Councilmember Norfelt. We're also joined at the dais with our city manager, Mr. Peely, and our city recorder, Ms. Kamick. We'll now turn the time over to Councilmember Whetstone for our opening ceremony.
Thank you, Mayor. It's my privilege to welcome a talented young group of singers from the Hunter High School Madrigals. This choir is made up of some of the most dedicated and gifted singers at Hunter, and they've worked hard to develop their skills and share their love of music with the community. This is especially meaningful to me because one of these singers happens to be my daughter, Addison. And it's always a proud moment as a parent to see your child share their talents, and I know these students will do an outstanding job. So at this time, I invite everyone to please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly lit? The twilight's lonely gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the heavens spot. So now it's streaming, and the rockets red burn, the bombs bursting. Sing down that star-spangled banner.
Could we do a quick photo? Would that be all right, Mayor?
You guys want to come up here in front of the council? Oh. Short person in front of me. You're good.
That is fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Wait, one more.
Don't pay attention.
Thank you for that opening ceremony, and it was beautiful. We have very talented kids in our community. We're fortunate. We'll now move to our minutes of January 28th, 2025. I'll turn the minutes to the council for discussion or a motion.
Move to approve those minutes.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And those stand approved. Thank you. All right, we'll now go to our awards. And we have two proclamations today. We'll turn the time over to Councilmember Wood for our first one.
Okay, it's an honor for me to do this today. So a proclamation declaring February 9th through February 15th is FBLA Week in West Valley City. I was actually a member of FBLA many, many years ago at Cypress High, and I was actually the president. And one of my fond memories that I was teased about often is there were competitions, and I actually, in one competition, ran for Miss FBLA. So I won't tell you the results of that, but being a part of that steered my life. I've been in business my entire life. I'm a CPA, so it's a good starting point for each of you. So I'll go ahead and read this proclamation. Whereas Future Business Leaders of America, FBLA, is a nonprofit education association representing the largest business career student organization in the world, with 250,000 students preparing for careers in business and business-related fields. And whereas FBLA functions as an integral part of the instructional program of the business education curriculum in secondary schools to help students develop skills and knowledge necessary for college and career success through career and technical education, which fosters productivity in business and industry, contributing to our leadership in the national and international marketplace. And whereas FBLA members, advisors, state officers, alumni, and sponsors be commended for their dedication to developing leaders for the future by preparing students to become community-minded business leaders in a global society through relevant career preparation and leadership experiences. And whereas FBLA's 2024 through 2025 theme of Dare to Dream, Dare to Lead celebrates the integral role this career and technical student organization provides to middle-level, high school, and collegiate members, the opportunities for members to embrace the motto service, education, and progress in their daily lives by making connections between school and careers while understanding the realities of the contemporary business world. Now therefore, we, the Mayor and City Council of West Valley City, Utah, hereby proclaim the week of February 9th, 2025 through February 15th, 2025 as FBLA Week.
So would a member like to come up and say a few words at the podium? And then we'll give you the opportunity after to come up for a picture with the council as well.
Hi, I'm our FBLA president at Hunter High. I would just like to thank you all for recognizing FBLA Week with us. FBLA has changed my life and all of my peers in all the years that we've been doing it, and our community as well. We've raised funds for our Utah Food Bank and our schools, food pantry and whatnot. So we all appreciate your support in our mission. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we have a proclamation for you, and then come on up for a picture. Go grab it off, Steve.
Got two cameras going, so. 1, 2, 3 cameras. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll now turn the time to Councilmember Harmon for his proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor. This is a proclamation declaring February 1st, 2025 through February 7th, 2025 as World Interfaith Harmony Week. I think we're a little late on that. We're declaring it after it happened, but I'm excited for this proclamation. I've attended some of my hometown interfaith events and meetings, and it's been great to have them do their great work here in West Valley. So whereas the government of West Valley City respects human rights and freedom for all without religious discrimination, and the United Nations General Assembly has designated the first week of February as World Interfaith Harmony Week in a call for peace, tolerance, and mutual understanding between people of all religions, convictions, and beliefs, and people of all backgrounds and religious affiliations call West Valley City home. This week is an opportunity to promote harmony and build bridges between all people, regardless of their faith and beliefs. And West Valley City encourages interreligious dialogue among different faiths to enhance mutual understanding, harmony, and cooperation among its people. And the West Valley City, My Hometown Interfaith Council is committed to creating a more respectful and inclusive city by offering a place for all faith leaders to come together in harmony, recognizing common values, and building cooperative and interreligious dialogue. And they do that so well. Now, therefore, the mayor and city council of West Valley City do hereby proclaim February 1st through the 7th, 2025, as World Interfaith Week in West Valley City, and invites the residents of West Valley City to join in observing World Interfaith Harmony Week. Signed, the mayor of West Valley City.
Okay. We'll invite one of you to come up and speak, and then all of you to come up for a picture. And we do have a proclamation for you as well.
We are grateful, and let us put it on the record as an explanation. Though we are celebrating and receiving your proclamation, which we are grateful for, covering the 1st through the 7th, we have, as an interfaith council, determined to become integrated with another effort that's going on in the valley for a food drive. And so from the 1st until the 15th of March, all of our organizational members are being invited to participate in a food drive. And so we will be celebrating that a couple of weeks late too. And we have great leadership. Stand up here, say hello. Hi. One of our absolute favorite reasons for working in West Valley City is Pastor Jaime Moreno from the Mount Calvary Family Worship Center.
Yes.
And his gorgeous wife. Thank you very much for your involvement with us, and we look forward to collecting a lot of food stuff in the first part of March. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's invite you up for a picture. You have quite the group here.
We have several that should be here. Come and see your stamp. Yes. Thank you. We'll hold that open.
If we could everybody kind of show how much you love and appreciate each other.
Cozy.
Cozy.
Thank you.
Thank you. This group does a lot of good service in our community, so we really appreciate them. All right, we will now accept public comment. Comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 3 minutes. Upon recognition by the mayor, you will approach the microphone. If you did not sign up, please give us your name and address, otherwise just your name. All comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during the comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once. Comments shall be limited to city business and matters within the purview of the city council. Speakers should not expect any debate with the mayor, city council, or city staff. The mayor, city council, and city staff may respond after the comment period has concluded. Speakers shall refrain from personal attacks against fellow citizens, city staff, or members of the council. So speaker one. Mr. Dean? I put numbers because I can't always write or read your name, but you printed very clearly. Thank you.
Kind of already know my case. You met with Martin on the dog poisonings and nothing's been done. And I
Okay.
had another incident in March. Now they've thrown these chemicals in my front yard because they both had sound ordinance violations, $1,500 each. And they thought, this is how we're going to get even with this guy. I can't even put my dog in the front yard. And last March, it was $3,500. It just tears my heart out because the whole reason why I get out of bed in the morning is that dog. He keeps me alive. And that's a border collie that's wired for sound. I mean, he's killing me because now I can't even take him out. I have 3 potty pads that I have for him in the garage, and he goes in there and then I have to walk him. And it's an hour and a half every day. And it's just ridiculous. These people need to have a wake up call because they don't get it. And they took their dogs, animal control took their dogs legally in court. That was on a Monday. I was on a morning, sometime 9:30. 6 o'clock at night, he's going in front of my house to get my dog. I got him on the camera, acting like he's talking on the cell phone, swinging the arm. I think if he doesn't see me, throw something in my yard. And it's such a cowardly act, and we just can't get rid of it. The case number here is WV 8582 Ortiz. I gave her the history. I mean, the German Shepherd got poisoned first in 2014. Then they finally killed him in 2017. The Kelpie got killed 2021. And then the Border Collies had several attempts. And I don't know what else to do. Something's got to be done. They got to get a message. And they're all on medical marijuana. We got 100,000 people on medical marijuana. It's a joke. It's legalized pot, as far as I'm concerned. But I appreciate your time, whatever you can do for me, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Speaker two.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm Barry Gittleman with Hamlet Homes. Guessing you're all tired of seeing me or hearing from me since this is my 4th consecutive council meeting where I've come to speak during public comment, but I'm nothing if not persistent. My company and I are requesting to meet with staff, not a vote to change the development agreement, just to meet with staff and discuss our development agreement that this council approved back in 2021. As we all know, housing market and the economy and the world are very different today than they were in 2021, 4 years ago. And we feel there are 3 minor adjustments to that development agreement that would be appropriate adjustments given the different market that we have today for the Weston Field subdivision on 4100 South. Again, we just want to meet with staff and discuss the development agreement. We're not requesting to change the number of homes, which is 58 that we're going to be building. We're not changing the plat. We're not changing the lot sizes, any of that. We're not changing the quality of the homes that we're proposing to build. We just want to meet and discuss with staff a few changes that would still have us building big, huge, beautiful, and expensive homes. Definitely not entry level or even first move up homes, but homes that are probably priced in the $750,000 to $1 million range. So still very expensive luxury homes. I also think that being willing to meet and sit down and discuss with your citizens and your residents and the companies that are doing business in your city is just good leadership and good government. And so not being willing to sit down and discuss things with people who are doing business in your city doesn't seem reasonable to me. We have a lot of feedback from thousands of people who have been through that model home, indicating they would love to move to West Valley. They just can't afford what we're currently building. In the meeting earlier during the working session, there were 3 members who agreed that sitting down just to meet and discuss is reasonable. And we would ask that one more person agree that sitting down to meet does no harm to the city. And what is currently happening could be doing harm to the city if there are people who want to move to West Valley in big, beautiful homes, but they're unable to do so. And that's all I've got unless anyone has any questions.
It's just your comment, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor.
Was there anyone else that wished to speak that did not have an opportunity to sign up?
Jim Visock, 541 West Lockwood Drive. Sorry, I was talking to Mr. Young when all the sign up stuff was going on. It was great to see my hometown and Utah Food Bank kind of joining together. 2 of my favorite volunteer opportunities and places I volunteer regularly merging together to help better our citizens in West Valley City. I'm also my hometown youth advisor, and yesterday we took not just West Valley, my hometown, but South Salt Lake, my hometown, and several other youth organizations, over 50 kids up to Brighton to start teaching them snowboard lessons. Now, I was just up there as an advisor. I don't snowboard. I have skied in the past, but I have too much hardware in my body to go snowboarding. But it was great to see these kids. And one of them from our group, and he's in our leadership of my hometown youth council, and never snowboarded before. The last run before we had our shout outs, we had 7 minutes left, and he asked me, can I go make one more run down the hill? I said, you got 7 minutes and you better not hold us up. He was back in 6 minutes. So he made it down the small hill in Brighton, through the line and up, and he was so excited. And he looked like a pro in his first lesson. So my hometown is reaching out to a lot of youth. South Salt Lake, they were part of ours, along with the West Valley ones. So my hometown is expanding. They're coming together and they're getting to do exciting things that they wouldn't have got to do.
Thank you. Was there anyone else that wished to speak? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to our public hearings. We have application SV1 2024. Did anybody else want to speak? Sorry, council have any comments?
I have one.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to say again, welcome Cindy Wood. Appreciate, you spend a lot of time in the planning commission. I believe that you're going to bring a lot of, good stuff over to this board. I also want to let people know that last time we had a good number of candidates for replacing, taking spot for Jake. And I think that this year they're gonna rerun again. So if those candidates and want to do something, you can apply for running this year, 2025. There is no reason to get upset and call council members and ask council members why you are him or her not to vote for me. I think that is not the right thing to do. I'm very disappointed for that. I think we need to respect one another. Yeah, you have a good chance. If you want to run, you can run against her this year, 2025. But there are no reason to, as I said again, there are no reason to call council members and ask council member why you not voting for me, and that's just a very unclever question. Yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else? Sorry, I speeded along there. Thank you. All right, now we'll take application SV1 2024. This application would vacate Clifford Street, which is located at 5660 West, 2300 South. The street has never been improved and there is no plans to ever improve it. The neighboring property owners are using it for access to their properties and would like to formalize that. So we'll turn it to open the public hearing for any members of the public that would like to speak on this issue. Okay, seeing none, we will close the public hearing and turn the issue over to the council for discussion or a motion.
I'd like to make a motion
Okay,
to approve SV1 2024 to vacate all of Clifford Street at 5600 West and north of 2300 South.
so the action item is the ordinance
Oh,
2501.
sorry.
That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
There it is.
Second for that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic, would you take the roll?
Councilmember Wood,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Yes.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Councilmember Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay, thank you. We'll now move to our consent agenda. We have 11 items on our consent agenda this evening, including a grant agreement with the Division of Arts and Museums, a federal aid agreement for the reconstruction of bridges, an interlocal cooperation agreement with Salt Lake County for the services at the Harmon Senior Center, a award to Schindler Elevator Corporation to install an elevator at the Harmon Senior Center, a contract with the Utah Professional Lawn Care to install required backflow prevention devices in our parks, a franchise agreement with Cable Vision Light Path, an appointment of Cindy Wood to our Housing Authority Board, an appointment of Ben Anderson to the Magna Mosquito Abatement District, and a couple of our usual purchase agreements, deeds, and easements. So as a council, you can take these all at once or one at a time. I turn it to the council.
Motion to approve 11 items on consent agenda.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilmember Wood, Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Aye.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Councilmember Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
All right. We do not have a need for a closed session, so we just have one more action item.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor, say aye.
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 And we stand adjourned.